So that is an entire, I call it real life reality series called The Dark Side. I got most of my friends and relatives calling me crazy because of what I did there, because I'm ahead of my time. What can I say? The fact is that I wanted to create a reality television. I wanted to create a reality web series based on my life. I wanted everything to be real. I wanted everything to be authentic. I did not want actors. I did not want fucking dupes. I wanted my real life to be an awesome story. And I did it. Without slandering anybody, without stepping over the line. The fact is that I've been able to show people how you can distort your life into a certain focus. We all have distorted focuses on our lives. The fact is that doing this series actually helped me with mine. So, I've decided, since this was so successful for my own personal growth, I don't care how many friends I lost over it. They weren't friends in the first place if they're not going to sit down and talk to me and say, Ben, what the fuck is this? What's going on? I actually came back to Vancouver with a certain serenity and love that I've never had before. With an understanding and self-belief that I can do anything that I want. I can do anything I choose. Anything. I can create anything. I can make my life into anything I want it to be. This is what I proved with this video series. So I'm going to do another web series. I'm going to do another, I'm going to do it, I'm going to call it Starting From Scratch. And this is going to be my next web series. And I'm now going to document, the aftermath of The Dark Side. So this is, I guess, a sequel to The Dark Side, but it has nothing to do with The Dark Side. It actually has to do with me finding my inner light and achieving my worldly success. So I'm going to go from totally nothing, from owning nothing, from having nothing, from, I have my family, I have a few good friends that have stuck with me through that dark series, the Dark Side series, who understood what I was doing, but, the fact is nobody's ever heard of it. How can you turn your life, your real life, into a reality television show, Ben? And, that's not really what's happening in your life, is it? Well, kind of, but not really. The fact is that as a vehicle dweller, I was being harassed pretty much everywhere I went. So I was able to use that to my advantage for the Dark Side series, while I get to tell people what these fucking people are doing to harass an innocent human being who actually was attracted to their neighborhood because it's so beautiful and calm and safe. That should be a compliment. And people are so misunderstanding of vehicle dwellers that they are scared of them the minute they show up in their neighborhood. Of course, it's a stranger in a neighborhood in a vehicle. Oh, what, is he going to steal my children? Is he going to try to rape me? Is he going to try to rob us? No. He was attracted to your neighborhood because it's a beautiful neighborhood. Because he felt safe there. Anyways, fact is that Starting From Scratch is going to be more realistic towards my real life than The Dark Side was. The Dark Side was actually quite a bender off of my usual psychology or viewing of the world or anything else like that. The fact is that I researched Gangstalking for a little while before I decided to do this series because the phenomena was interesting to me. On one hand, yes, there is there is a small consortium of human beings that seem to think that they have power over the rest of the world because they hold the world's money or resources or whatever. Yes, these people do actually hire private security forces and militia forces and all sorts of shit in order to keep the world enslaved. But it is our choice to either enslave ourselves to their system or kindly say thank you, no, I'm going to make my own, I choose to make my own reality. So this is going to be my next web series, YouTube series is going to be starting from scratch, and I'm going to show people my more creative side, my more magical side, my more loving side, because if anything, dealing with all these harassing individuals, dealing with unknown neighbors and stuff like that, dealing with mob mentality and everything else like that. So the dark side was dealing with the animal, was dealing with the egotistical animal nature side of humanity, of my humanity, of your humanity, of all of our humanity. Now I'm going to do a web series to show people that we very well do have the power of God within us and the power of creation within us, as long as we believe in ourselves. I hope you enjoy this next web series much more than anybody enjoyed the dark side, because quite frankly, nobody could understand what I'm doing. Yeah. So maybe this will reveal to some individuals that their reality really is within their grasp to embrace and change. I'm hoping. But at the same time, it seems to work for me, for my own personal growth, to do this. So enjoy watching starting from scratch. First episode should be coming up in a few days.